America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroy ourselves. Those who deny freedom to others deserve is not for themselves. I'm a slow walker, but I never walk back. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. I'm not bound to win, but I'm bound to be true. I'm not bound to succeed, but I'm bound to live up to what light I have. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then start from. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I would rather be a little nobody than to be ever somebody. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Character is like a tree, and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. The best way to predict your future is to create it. No man is poor who has a godly mother. I'll prepare, and someday my chance will come. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful layer. My father taught me to work, but not to love it. I never did like to work, and I don't deny it. I'd rather read, tell stories, crack jokes, talk, laugh, anything but work. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. It's not me who can't keep a secret. It's the people I tell that can't. The Lord prefers common-looking people. That is why He made so many of them. It has been my experience that folks who have no vice have very few virtues. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. I don't know who my grandfather was. I'm much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. I have come to the conclusion never again to think of marrying, and for this reason I can never be satisfied with anyone who would be blockhead enough to help me. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be. Do anything you set out to accomplish if you hold to that desire with singleness of purpose. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. As I was not to be a slave, so I was not to be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. Die when I may, I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. Don't criticize them, they are just what we would be under similar circumstances. If you like my quotes, share with your public.